It is what it doing. How the hell are all of you? With yours truly, Petrov, fucker, back with another mother lover. You already know the deal. Grab your smoke, grab your drink, and lock in with your boy for another round of liberals on TikTok. Now, the videos just keep a coming, so I'm definitely gonna say that this man is doing the Lord's work in exposing the atrocities of which people get away with on TikTok. And I know people say, damn, that's kind of strong, bro. But they coming on strong. So my clapback got to be kind of strong, you know what I mean? So let's jump on into this motherfucker like we ain't got nothing better to do.
Someone please tell me.
Now, my first initial thought is, she got a little tattoo on her arm or something, probably a little quote that she got off of a cereal box or some shit and she lives by. Or one of those stickers you put on the wall, like live, laugh, love, what is it? Live, laugh, love. As if you have to see that every day to accomplish that. And then she got the nose ring, right? And it makes me think, was you trying to be hip with your kid when she was in high school because she was probably lashing out at you like teenagers do? You probably were trying to be more of a buddy than a friend. Let's just jump into this video right, Rip.
Someone please tell me why Tucker Carlson is able to be both racist and a bold-faced liar on national TV.
Okay, so we're gonna just stop with that one right there. We're gonna finish out the video, but racist and a bold-faced liar. Well, we all know that Brian Stelter's a bold-faced liar, that Don Lemon's a bold-faced liar, that Chris Cuomo's a bold-faced liar, that Rachel Maddow is a bold-faced liar. I mean, they've all ran with stories that have been proven to be false. They've all ran with stories that are made up of sources close to the White House or close to the Trumps or this, that, the other, but never with actually anybody, that can verify it. And those stories have happened how many times? So to make a bold claim such as Tucker is a bold-faced liar and a racist, hard-pressed to push that one. Now, I know that's a lefty talking point, and I know the left really wants Tucker and Hannity to be at each other's throats right now. I know they want them to be fighting, but that's just not the case. I mean, even if Hannity and Tucker were having arguments, do you really think you would be the one that's going to know about it? Do you really think Don Lemon's going to be the one that breaks the fucking story? Or Brian Stelter on reliable sources? Yeah, no. Motherfuckers is nuts.
You think you've had a stressful week? Imagine being Kamala Harris. You take your first big trip south of the border to what we used to call the developing world, and you're pretty excited about it because you know that as a licensed person of color, all the other people of color you're going to meet will be thrilled to see you. That's how
Kamala Harris went to El Paso, Texas, which is like 1,000 miles away from the border. She still hasn't even went to the fucking border. She's getting close, though. She's getting close. She's spending a lot of taxpayer money to get close, but she's getting there.
works in the people of color community.
Oh, but it gets worse.
In fact, they strongly prefer the orange man you replaced. At least he was funny. So they tell you to...
I mean, they do. They literally, she got off of her plane, and they literally had signs that said, Kamala, you suck. Kamala, you go home. Trump won. I mean, what? I mean, this is, you got, the lefties want to talk about when George Floyd died and all the other countries went up in arms and they were going to go march down the street and shit. Is this not just as shocking to see that when Kamala Harris is supposed to be the bastion of honesty and the bastion of truth and bastion of whatever other bullshit they're going to try to sugarcoat, goes to Guatemala and they meet her with signs that basically say you're a bum, you're a bitch, you're a fake, you're a fraud, you're a chump. Are we really going to act as if that's not something that we've seen? Like, come on now, let's be honest. Let's not be disingenuous pieces of shit like so many on the left. Let's keep it a buck.
As often, go home, get out of here, and don't come back. Imagine how that must feel if you're Kamala Harris. Quite the psychic blow. So you can't really blame the unnamed White House staffer who swooped in to save the day, hiring a fake Univision reporter to suck up to Kamala Harris and make her feel better. And we can't prove that happened.
Did you catch how he fucked your name up on purpose?
Did I catch how he fucked her name up on purpose? The bitch doesn't even know what her own name is. She, on multiple of occasions, has pronounced it wrong or pronounced it in different ways. So please don't play that game, you virtue signaling fucking bitch. It's so irritating. You radicals get on your high horse. You come marching on in. You got your armor ready to go. And you're fucking so far out of left field you don't even know what you're talking about. What was racist? The fact that he critiqued Kamala Harris? Or Kamala Harris? Whatever the fuck her name is? She hasn't went to the border, but yet, see, you don't even want to talk about the border crisis. You just want to talk about how Tucker Carlson is a racist or a bold-faced liar, which you don't even address. Now let's see if you address it. Let's run it and see if you address it. Nope. See, they know they're just taking it out of the context to advance their narrative. Who the fuck is she? Wait, does she have a booger hanging out of the nostril closet? You know, it's exactly. So she wasn't upset about the facts. She was upset about that he messed up her name. That's what makes him a liar and a racist and a bold-faced liar, I guess. And now, there's this video. There's this right now. This little boy. This is not new. I've seen this video before. This is, I don't know if they're real tattoos or not. I mean, you can't imagine that tattoo artist would actually tattoo a baby or a toddler. And I can't imagine a toddler would actually sit through that shit. I mean, we can scroll real slow so everybody can read that shit. I mean, come to your own conclusions of if it's real or not. That was the original tweet. These pieces of shit deserve to be in prison, and what in the actual fuck. And then the video was deleted from TikTok, so they can't verify if it was real or not. And then this is Reuters. We'll check this right rip, see what it says. I do all this shit real time. Y'all know that, man. There is more to the Father's Day weekend post of the baby rocking a gold chain while getting a full body tattoo. While the post succeeded in going viral, the tattoos are temporary. Mom and tattoo enthusiast Shamika Morris told Reuters she was surprised by the attention her pictures had gotten, saying, "I thought I was just a mom being creative and thinking outside of the box." No. That's not... You want to be a mom that's thinking outside the box, getting your kid a tattoo, you go to Cub, you go to Rainbow, you go to whatever your little fucking grocery store is, wherever you live, right? And they got that little vending machine. I'm sure that you guys got them. I know they do out in Minnesota. You can get a fake tattoo. You know, put it on your skin, get it wet, hold it there for 60 seconds, boom, done. Now, you don't get a choice on what the tattoo is. It's a fucking vending machine. You know, you put the 75 cents in, you get what you get. But when you go, like, I'm not saying dude's wrong. I mean, they did correct themselves. They can't prove if the story is real or not. I mean, if the mom's going to come out and say it was temporary, take it for what it is. Not a pop off and say it wasn't the actual fuck, people are disgusting, this, that, the other. I would not necessarily have my kid sit down anywhere near a tattoo artist right now and get any fake tattoos done when I can go do the whole Cub thing like I just said. Makes way more sense. You can also get the sleeves where they pull up. And these are for parents that are tatted and shit. I'm tatted myself. I got a lot of tattoos. My kids love my tattoos. But that doesn't mean I'm going to let them go get their chest and back and all that shit tatted up. My parents didn't let me do that shit. I'm not going to let them do that shit. You know what I mean? So I understand where the person's coming from. But, I mean, apparently it's temporary, still sick and disgusting. You don't do this to your kids. I don't think you should do it to that extent at all. Because that's a lot. That's a lot. And if you're going to, like you said, you're trying to be creative outside the box. To me, that's not creative and that's not outside the box. Especially in this day and age. Everybody got tattoos. Everybody does. It ain't uncommon no more. Oh, we gonna bump these two right real. Let's see what this is. This is a thread is disturbing. The teacher is fuming that she can't teach critical race theory. Her account is fucking crazy. I will post some of the best in the thread. Ooh, holla at you. Boy, let's jump.
Ridiculous.
Yo, who all had a teacher like this, bro? Cat lady. You know what I mean? Mad because you didn't listen to her. Mad because you and your friend was talking. She was talking about respect, disrespect. Yeah, we all had a teacher like this, man. A teacher that claims to care about the students, but let's be honest, they don't care about that students. They just care about tenure. Especially at her age, let's be honest, them gray hairs, they not going away. Let's keep it 100.
This is what's bullshit. Today is the first time our country has recognized Juneteenth as a national holiday, and yet I'm getting ready to go back to school in the fall, and my governor has put into place some ridiculous legislation.
Oh, this another Florida teacher, man. Big mad because DeSantis was like, no critical race theory in the school. Y'all mad. Y'all mad because you're not allowed to teach that everything is through the lens of race. Did you know that? That's what critical race theory is? That it is literally teaching children that everything is through the lens of race? So the decision from the moment you wake up in the morning until the moment you go to bed, every decision you make or every decision that is around you is based on your skin color and not the characteristics of yourself? Isn't that take what Martin Luther King said completely out of the box? See, that's the crazy shit, man. That's crazy.
That many governors across the country have put into place, such as I can't teach anything divisive, I can't teach critical race theory, and
I can't teach anything divisive. I can't teach critical race theory. No. What you mean is you can't teach critical race theory. What you can't tell children is that their skin color is a fucking privilege. That's what you can't tell them. Because let's keep it 100. You're a radical liberal. You live in a red state. You don't like the fact that you live in a red state. You wish it was blue or you wish it was purple. You wish you were around more colored hair, motherfucking rainbow-haired colored kids with their like little flamey pink hair, little purple, little blue, little green, bunch of piercings, bunch of mommy and daddy issues. Yeah, that's what you want. You want a bunch of fucking people that are going to vote in all kinds of bullshit. And you're mad because you don't live in a state that's willing to do that. You live in a state that has a backbone, that has some cojones. That's what you live in, but you're mad at that. And you're mad because Ron DeSantis isn't going to allow you to go to school and teach a bunch of children that one race is holding down the other, no matter what happens. You can't. Another thing you're not going to be able to teach is that, oh, Billy that's got white skin versus oh, Todd that's got black skin. If they both get stopped by the cops, one's going to have a hell of a time and the other one's going to get shot. You can't teach that. Oh, but we know that's what you want to teach. So let's just be honest. There's no reason to lie. You want to play games. You want to be the molding the next generation. But what you're molding and how you're molding is going to hurt the next generation. Just like the millennials were fried by fucking teachers that wanted to get the kids on Adderall or Ritalin because they couldn't fucking handle them. Or what about the teachers that suggested kids get on antidepressants? Oh yeah, they don't want to talk about that shit though. They don't want to talk about the problems that shit caused. But let's go teach the children that everything is through the lens of race, no matter what it is. That's fucked up. And you can be as mad as you want. But Ron DeSantis did the right thing. So did many other governors in stopping that shit dead in its tracks. If you want to teach that shit, go to California. Go to New York. I'm sure you'll love the lockdown system. I'm sure you'll love the fucking taxes. I'm sure you'll love the shit and the needles on the fucking ground. I'm sure you will love the bastion of radicalism that you can be a part of. Maybe stop trying to ruin Republican and conservative ran states and go enjoy your bastion of bullshit in a blue state. Maybe do that. Seems pretty simple. I'm sure Governor Brown would love to have your ass out in Oregon.
Can't teach about racial equity.
I mean, I would say Newsom would love you out in California, but seeing as how he got recalled and he's just fucking running from that, maybe not. Maybe he would love you there, but maybe the next governor wouldn't. But I highly doubt that it'll be a fucking conservative. Now, it might be Caitlyn Jenner. Let's be honest. It could be that. But only in California, does a transgender conservative win office. Don't play yourself. That shit would never fly in any other conservative state. Let's keep it all the way 100.
This is it all. Teach race theory, and I can't teach about racial equity. This is at all public schools, colleges, and universities.
Okay, I got an odd question. If she's white, she's middle-aged and white, what does she know about racial equity? Has she ever been in the trenches? She ever been in a trap house? She ever been in the hood? She ever been shot at? I highly doubt that shit. So when she's going to sit and act like she's going to be some white knight and go save the whole hood, shut the fuck up. While you live in your suburban home, doing your Stepford mom shit on the weekends, collecting that taxpayer money to try to push whatever narrative that you're able to push throughout your curriculum. Just like the other teacher I did in the other video that was like, critical race theory is woven into my U.S. history class. She didn't say outright that that's what it was, but that's exactly what it is. Maybe just weave it in. Oh, that's right. You're not able to because Ron DeSantis put his fucking foot down. It's amazing to see how many liberals can still get triggered by what a Republican is able to do. It's not just orange man bad. Now it's every Republican man bad. Funny.
So, teachers, in the past,
Yo, she's out of breath walking across the yard, fam. She's out of breath huffing and teachers. I just had to step over a rock, pick my foot up 3 centimeters off the ground. That was a big step. Looking ass.
after the shit show of last year, we really need to stand up and do what's right for our kids right now. So this is a call to action,
The
teachers.
shit show of last year.
Right for our kids
We're
right
gonna
now.
run
So
this.
this is a call to action, teachers. We gotta stand up and fight for our kids because this is bullshit. We can't lie to them.
First off, you're not lying to them if you're not pushing critical race theory. I learned about slavery in school. I learned about the oppression of black people in school, and I'm going to keep saying that I did because I did. I had great teachers that taught that shit. It wasn't just in Black History Month, though we did learn a lot about black people during Black History Month, and going some into the following weeks of the February, March, into March. We didn't just stop with our papers because February was all of a sudden over. You know what I mean? So the fact that she's going to act like it's not taught is insane to me. And another thing that is I question is it's a call to action for your kids. First off, them ain't your fucking kids. Those are your students. Those are your students. Those are not your children. They are not your kids. I think it's fucking weird that you refer to them as your kids. And as if you're supposed to be the only person that teaches them something. Maybe mom and dad can teach them about racism at home. I know my mom and dad taught me about it. I know my cousins were taught by my aunts and my uncles. And I know friends were taught by their parents. So to act like it's not taught by anybody except it has to be the teachers. Whew. And then if you want to talk about the shit show last year during COVID, oh, teachers had no problem collecting that sweet motherfucking dollar. Oh, but they would not go back to the classroom unless there was everything off their checklist checked off. And then even then, you asshole fucking teachers had to add more to the checklist every time. How many teachers were afraid, oh, little 5-year-old Timmy's going to get me COVID and I'm going to die? There's a lot of you that did that shit. A lot. So the kid didn't get to go to school because you were afraid. So tell me again, how the fuck are you going to help the kid? And I know people, oh man, that's kind of rough. That's kind of extreme. I don't really give a fuck. I have kids too. In COVID, all the school system did when it came to my kids was nothing. They didn't help at all. Oh, and online, you want to talk about online classes, and oh, we're gonna have them sign in and do a webcam every day. Yeah. What about all the kids that have to learn hands-on? What about all the IEP kids? What about the special education kids? Because all we heard was horror stories about those children, how they were neglected. So please don't talk about a shit show that you were a part of. Because you were. And no, I ain't got no love for no teachers. It's a job just like everyone else. Either do it to the best of your abilities or don't do it. But don't teach a narrative because you want brownie points or you want a virtue signal at your job. And on that note, that's really all I got for this episode. We're going to definitely catch more of this crazy batshit crazy lady in the next episode. Y'all just stay tuned for that one. But on all that, y'all already know what it is. Stay blazed, stay blessed, stay safe. Peace.